I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Each member of BTS has a unique life journey. However, one moment that armies around the world have been eagerly awaiting is the return of the members from mandatory military service. And this time, it's V, whose real name is Kim Taehyung, who has captured the attention of millions. After nearly 2 years away from the glittering stage of the entertainment industry, Taehyung has returned. But this is not just an ordinary comeback. It is a rebirth, the rebirth of an artist who is now more mature physically, mentally, and spiritually. When he first appeared in public again, one thing immediately caught everyone's attention: his aura. Taehyung looked much fitter, fresher, and radiated a different energy than before. His muscles were more defined, his posture was straighter, and his steps were more confident. No wonder, as military life in South Korea is known for its strict physical schedules and disciplined lifestyle. Unlike the typical training idols undergo, in the military there are no cameras, no fans, no spotlights. Only oneself, discipline, and physical and mental struggles. And it seems that V truly utilized that time to recover his body and mind from the years of exhaustion from being the center of the world's attention. It's no secret that many fans and industry observers acknowledge that Taehyung's physique post-military service looks significantly stronger and healthier. His once slightly gaunt cheeks now appear fuller. His gaze is sharper, yet he hasn't lost his signature softness. Even the way he walks on stage, step by step, feels full of confidence. This isn't just the result of makeup or stage lighting. It's the outcome of the extraordinary discipline he's maintained over the past 2 years. And the impact is palpable. The positive energy radiating from V's body seems to spread across the stage, even reaching the screens where we watch him from home. However, the most profound change is not physical. The V who has returned this time is a new V, calmer, more mature, and more focused. The time he spent away from the entertainment world gave him space to think, reflect, and rediscover himself. The military is not just a place for physical training, but also a place for reflection. When routines shift from dance practice and promotional schedules to barrack schedules and night patrols, one begins to question the purpose of life and one's identity. And it seems Taehyung made the most of that time. Now, he appears more at peace when facing pressure, more relaxed in his work as an idol, and warmer in interacting with fans. Even in interviews and public interactions, he is now more open, more honest, and no longer just giving diplomatic answers. He shows his emotional side, his human side, which may have been hidden by the pressures of the entertainment industry. A big question arose among fans. After such a long absence, could Taehyung adapt back to BTS's crazy schedule filled with rehearsals, concerts, and promotions? But the answer to that question was immediately clear in his latest performance. Not only could he adapt, but he also brought a new energy to the group. Every BTS performance now feels fresher, thanks to the new energy from V. He performs with an enthusiasm that seems endless. Even his bandmates appear to be inspired by his presence. V has become a sort of catalyst for the collective spirit of BTS to rise again after a long hiatus. Taehyung isn't just returning as an idol, but also as a person more aware of the importance of emotional connection, especially with ARMY. While Taehyung's interactions with fans used to be mostly about entertainment content, we can now see a more personal side of him. He shares his thoughts more deeply. He expresses his feelings more honestly. And he shows extraordinary appreciation for the support that has continued to flow, even when he was inactive. This is what makes V's connection with ARMY feel stronger than ever. He is no longer just a public figure, but a person who is truly present and emotionally connected. Now, BTS is at a turning point in their career. All members have completed or are currently completing their mandatory military service. And as they return one by one, they bring a new spirit, and V is proof of that. BTS is no longer just an idol group. They are now a symbol of perseverance, maturity, and the spirit to keep growing. V is the perfect representation of that evolution. He returned not just to fill his old position, but to open a new chapter in their journey. A chapter where emotional maturity, mental health, and a genuine connection with fans are the main foundations. And it all started with Taehyung returning stronger, calmer, and braver than ever before. However, Behind all the praise and new energy he brought, there was one thing that quietly touched many hearts. Taehyung returned not only as an idol, but as a man who had gone through a process of maturation full of pain, longing, and tranquility. For 2 years, Taehyung was far from the glamorous world. He didn't wear a Gucci suit, didn't walk the red carpet, and wasn't surrounded by the hysterical screams of fans. Instead, he woke up to a training alarm, carried out tasks far from the spotlight, and spent long nights without cameras. Yet it was precisely there that his greatest transformation took place. The world may not know, but an idol like Taehyung is also human. The pressure of the entertainment industry, the expectations of millions of fans, and the responsibility of being part of BTS have been a heavy burden for years. But in the military, he is free from all that. He can reflect. He can be silent. He can truly be Kim Taehyung, not be of BTS, not a global celebrity, but just an ordinary man seeking a new direction in life. And when he returns, the world realizes he has found his answer. Now, he performs not just because of the schedule. He performs because he wants to. He sings not just because of responsibility. He sings because there is something he wants to convey. Every note, every movement, even every smile, everything feels more sincere, more meaningful. Not only with fans, but Taehyung's relationship with the other BTS members has also changed. Many have noted that since his return, his interactions with RM, Jungkook, Jimin, Jin, J-Hope, and Suga feel more emotional and personal. The time they spend apart has made them appreciate each other more. And it's very evident when they reunite, even if it's just through a live stream or simple content. There are tighter hugs, there are more carefree laughs, and there are glances that seem to say, "I'm proud of you. We've come this far, and we'll keep walking together." Now, many fans also see a new direction in Taehyung's creativity. Whether in music, visual art, or even the way he dresses, everything feels more personal. He no longer chases trends, but follows his instincts. Taehyung's works now feel like a conversation between himself and the world. He seems to say through his songs, "This is me. This is my mind. Listen if you want to know the real me." And interestingly, fans respond with a much deeper love, because honesty always touches the heart. And Taehyung now stands as one of the icons of honesty in the K-pop world. Taehyung's transformation reflects the new direction BTS is heading toward. They are no longer energetic teenagers jumping around on stage, but mature men bringing value, meaning, and depth to every work. As each member returns from military service, we are witnessing a new era for BTS. An era where they are not just a boy band, but influential figures shaping culture, emotions, and even social awareness worldwide. And Taehyung? He is now at the heart of this new chapter. With all the transformations he has undergone, he stands as a reminder that fame means nothing without inner balance. Taehyung's return to the entertainment world is not just about concerts, new songs, or a packed schedule. It's about a man who has returned from his inner journey, stronger, softer, and braver. He returns with more stories, more lessons, and more love to share. And perhaps this is why many armies are crying not out of sadness, but out of overwhelming emotion, because they know Taehyung isn't just returning, he has grown into a far more complete person. If you also feel that Taehyung is now more than just an ordinary idol, share your most touching moment from his comeback in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on meaningful stories about BTS and the K-pop world, only on K-pop News.